Welcome back, everybody, to another video. It has been another week that I have not played golf, so we are coming out, no warm-up or anything like that. And today we're trying something new out. We are actually going to go for the Tiger line on every single hole. See if playing really aggressively helps to get us to achieve at or below par. So, with no further ado, let's get right into it. For those that don't know what a Tiger line is, we first have to understand how course yardage is broken down. Yardage to the hole is not always the direct route. On this hole, the total yardage is 370 yards. The design is meant to have you hit your tee shot about 240 yards out and then 130 yards in, totaling at 370 yards. However, to take the most direct route, or Tiger line, can shorten the hole drastically. In this case, the Tiger line is the route taken over the trees at only 265 yards. As you can see on this first shot, my target is the Tiger line, but it didn't go according to plan. But still, it sets up a very aggressive mindset to shave off as many yards and strokes as possible. All right, from here we got about 110 in. We're gonna take it nice and easy, pitching wedge. That was horrible. All right, so I'm actually really upset about that bogey to start. I shouldn't be, because it happens more often than not, but that second shot was just so bad. And then that wedge shot, I know my wedges are still not going as far as I expect them to on those small little touch shots, so I really gotta just put it out there a couple more feet with my target, but still can't get that through my head. So it's just going to take a little bit more time, but it did put me kind of in a good frame of mind to try and actually go after some birdies. So here on this par 5, that's what we're going to try to do. Hopefully we can get away with no worse than a par, and I don't set myself up in a bad position, but it's all a learning experience, getting ready for the season to come, so we'll see where we can get. All right, so after one very, very poor shot, that next 5-iron was actually really good. I didn't try and hit it too hard, just to get a little fade on it. The wind hit it perfect to this downhill position, and I was able to get a perfect kicked off the left slope. So we have a putt for par coming up. Hopefully we can, actually a putt for birdie. So hopefully we can go ahead and convert at least for a par. We got we have about 120 to the pin downhill. Not much coming from this wind. I'm having a hard time figuring out what I want to hit. I think that a gap wedge might be a little too short, so I'm going to go ahead and hit a knockdown pitching wedge and see if we can get a little zip to stop it right near the back of the green and be able to have another birdie putt. All right, so we actually ended up in a pretty good position. We landed on the back of this hill over here, but it was able to actually get some backspin on it, and we ended up just off the green. So hopefully we can get this one easy 2-putt right into the cup. All right, we had a chance there. I can't be angry. I hit a good putt. It just didn't drop. It just slowly went off. I knew it was going to be a little slow, but I was hoping. Oh well, we are away with a par. We're still even on the day, and let's get to the 4th hole. Now I know last time we said that course management was important, But today is Tiger Line, so I'm hitting the driver as far as I can on this hole. We got the wind coming this way, coming with us, so I'm gonna give it a rip and hopefully it ends up better than last time. All right, so thankfully we actually managed to get away with this one. We are still on the edge of the fairway, so we got a good lie. We have only about like 80 yards to the green, so we're gonna see which one of our wedges can get us to that backstop and then pull it back slightly, roll back down towards the cup and give ourselves another birdie putt. All right, so the Tiger Line on this hole is across this tree line and with a fade. So it's not my natural shot shape, but if I get it, I can actually make it to the green. I might even be able to get over the green if I hit it hard enough, but we're just gonna hope that it's in play when we get to the other side. Right, so we actually got saved here from being so wet. My ball actually landed over there, but this was the closest spot to be out of the standing water that I could be. So we took free relief from that, and we got about 50 yards into the pin. We're gonna see if we can just replicate what we did on the last hole. This was like the craziest way to get a bogey that I've had in a long time. I don't understand. I had one shot straight over the green, straight back over the green, a chip to within a foot. I don't understand what I'm doing over here, but we're still even. So let's see if we can get a birdie in one of the last 4 holes and walk away under par for a change. All right, after that long hike up that hill, looks like we got away with it. We must have hit the cart path or something because I hit a massive toe hook and I thought I was gonna be gone, but must have bounced off the cart path and we are just on the left-hand rough and we still have about 80 yards in, maybe 100, we'll call it 90. But let's see if we can get this one in for a birdie. I don't think I could have hit that one any better. It was close. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know how we're still at even par with as many bad shots as I've made. That last tee shot shouldn't have even gotten off the ground. I nearly topped it. I mean, this is kind of bonkers that I'm thankful that I got 2 birdies to start, because otherwise this round I think would be real bad. But we're gonna have probably something like 120 into this next one to a front pin location. I'm really hoping that I can get this one close because that next par 3 has been difficult for me recently, and I know I'm not gonna get a birdie there. But we'll do what we can. Put a few last good swings on it. Hope we can finally go under par. Oh my God. Go, 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 go. There's no way that stops. Man. So, as you guys saw in that second chip that I took at it was a matter of a foot difference between having a 20-foot putt and having one that was maybe a foot and a half away. So, a little annoyed at that one. I can't believe that it stopped short, but a bogey's a bogey. What can you do about it? One over. Let's see if we can get this back to even on the last hole. Short par 3. This would be a good time to get my first hole in one. We're past the stick again. All right, so this ends it for the night. We ended up 1 over par. It was a really good round all in all, even though there were some real ups and some real downs. But we couldn't get that last putt to fall. It was okay though. We still ended up with a 1 over 37 for this 9 holes. We're still chasing under par. We reached chasing par a little bit last season, but we're gonna try and keep on going with this grind, have par more frequently. We're gonna have par more frequently, hopefully. And one of these rounds, we're finally gonna go under on camera for you guys. But anyway, thank you for doing this with me, guys. If you like the content, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. We'll talk to you in the next one.